Now, a lot of people are talking about mental focus and discipline and how you have to bring this and work hard and make it, and only then you can make it, and then they don't make it anyway, or if they do, there's unnecessary struggle. Excuse me. Hi everyone, Monica here. Welcome to my yard. Okay, so today I want to talk about how to use your mind to get what you want. Now, a lot of people are talking about mental focus and discipline and how you have to bring this and work hard and make it, and only then you can make it, and then they don't make it anyway, or if they do, there's unnecessary struggle. Excuse my voice, I've got a little cold at the sea, yeah, surprisingly. So all these things about mental focus and discipline, these now if you have to focus on something, that means that you don't really desire it, isn't it? I mean, if you truly desire something, if you really want something, your mind and body will naturally align into that. If your desire is intense and you want something, nothing can keep your mind off it. You know, people keep talking about, like, well, I'm procrastinating and I need more mental focus. What the hell is that? Then you're not doing what you really want. You're not doing what you're supposed to. Why are you making it more difficult than it should be? I mean, why not your mind? You should use your mind like a leverage for what you want to do. You should do things that you desire, because then your mind and body will naturally go into that. So it's more important to be aligned with what you desire than to just have projects that you want to do, and you have to have, I don't know what, mental focus and discipline and stop procrastinating. If you do these things, that means that you are not doing something that you really want. You've got lost somewhere on the way. Oh my god, I sound like a 50-year-old smoker. Now, if you develop your desire, and by developing, I mean if you know what you really want and you consciously choose what you want, like, not like I have a desire to have sex today. Okay, this doesn't count. I mean a conscious desire. That's a real project in your life. If you really desire that, then you don't need to focus. You don't need to worry about your mental focus, because your body and mind, you won't be able to keep it off. You will naturally get aligned with that, and you will just want to do that day and night. That's how life works. Yes. Now, this body and mind are the most sophisticated mechanism on the planet that we know of, at least, right? So it's very important to, as they say, to read the user's manual. So it's very important to understand how this mind works, and it's very important to have clarity in the mind. Now, suppose you're walking. Yes, suppose you're walking on a field, and all of a sudden you start seeing bumps of earth where there aren't. Now you're gonna fall over the place. You're gonna fall and stumble all over the place. And in reality, the bumps don't exist. So what I'm trying to say is that the mind should be like a mirror. Your mind you should have so much clarity that you see everything the way it is, just like you look in the mirror and you see yourself as you are, right? Unless you buy those kind of mirrors that make you look slim or something. I even heard nowadays that's even being sold on the markets. Like, okay, if I'm fat, I'm gonna see myself slim, and then what the hell? So now imagine you would wake up one morning and look into the mirror, and you would see a distorted figure there in goblin shape or something. Now you would freak the fuck out, wouldn't you? I mean, you wouldn't know. Are you this? Are you who's in the mirror? How do you know what's real? So this is how the mind works. If your mind doesn't work like a mirror and it shows you a distorted image of what's there, now you're gonna be a complete mess. Forget about mental focus. You need to see things as they are, first of all, and then you can work with them as they are, isn't it? Now, if you see things as they are, to the best of your ability, you will walk and you will take action and achieve things and do whatever that you really desire, right? But now, if you see things the way that they aren't, if your mind gets distorted, now you're gonna stumble all over the place. I mean, Now, by distortion of the mind, I mean to have the wrong identifications with the mind. Now, suppose you see this tree in front, in my back, yeah? So let's say I would say that this tree is mine. Now you're going to think, okay, I assume it's her yard, her tree. Why is she telling us about it, yeah? But now suppose after 5 minutes I'm going to say, this tree is me. Now you're going to think I'm nuts and close the video, isn't it? So, but you are doing this with your mind in so many ways. People are doing it every day. I mean, look at their relationships. They're identified with their children, relationships, career, the money that they make, achievements that they have, the friends that they gather, everything that they gather in this life, the house that they buy, the car that they have. Now, if everything that you gather, you think it's you, but it's not really you, right? It's just something you gathered as a gatherer. Now, what you gather may be yours, but it can never be you, isn't it? So this is what I mean by identifications with the mind. If you have these kind of identifications, now the mirror is going to show you distorted things because you brought too much bullshit to the mind. It's like eating bad food and then you're surprised that you have diarrhea or something. Now you cannot stop it. So the first step is to stop eating bad food. So it is with the mind. Stop eating bad food. Stop being identified with things that you're not. Now, how to make this process easier? The way I do it is when I go to sleep, I mentally say to myself all the things that maybe I gathered in the day but are not me, so that I don't get entangled with them. So for example, am I my friends? No. Am I my mother? No. Am I this house I live in? No. Am I my job? No. Am I my boss? No. Am I my career? No. Am I the money that I made today? No, that's not me. So you just do these and the mind will straighten out whatever little attachments you gathered during the day or the week or the year or your life. Excuse me. Now the mind will get straightened out with the things that you are and you are not. And then the mirror will show you things as they are. If the mirror shows things as they are, now whatever talent or capability is there in you will naturally find expression. You will naturally go towards things that you are aligned with, that you really desire. And why do you desire something? Because it's something that helps you conquer your limitations. It's something that helps you grow. That's why you should be desiring things, not because it's making you money, or that's another identification. So it's important to approach the desire from the right perspective, in a conscious way. So now whatever talent, capability you have will naturally find expression. You will naturally desire things that will help you grow, and then you will naturally, your mind and body will align in that direction. So this life is more like playing a script, like there's a script. And by script, I mean like your karmic imprints and whatever you need to go through, whatever challenges you need to go through to overcome the limitations and the things that you've been gathering and that aren't really limitations. Isn't it like that? When you achieve something in life, the moment you achieved it, you want the next achievement. Why? It's not because you wanted that achievement per se, but because you had limitations that were standing in the way and you weren't able to achieve it. So that's why you really desire things, and that's why you should desire things, to conquer new limitations, to bring new challenges on the table. So the first step is, again, as a recap, keep your mind clear, in a state of clarity and balance. How to do that? Do not get identified with things that you are not. So repeat to yourself every day all the things that you might confuse with, like as belonging to you or being you. Like keep a little distance from them. Yes, your money, your career, your job, your husband, your daughter, your mother-in-law, I don't know what other identifications you have, your career, your house, your car. All these things that you are gathering are not you. So as long as you keep a distance from that, now your mind will show you what is really there. It's like, imagine you have a knife. Now let's suppose you never wash the knife and you cut all the things that you eat in a day with the same knife. Now suppose in the morning you cut an onion, then you want to eat an orange, then you want to have a piece of cake, then maybe you cut some salmon. Now everything is going to taste like a mess. But now if you wash it with a little water, now it's going to be clean. So that's how your mind should be. Clean, to not stick to everything, to be sharp, to have your desire clear, to know what you want, and then whatever is there within you will naturally find expression in this world, and you will naturally only be concerned about your growth and the well-being of everybody around you. So this is the secret how to use your mind to manifest what you really want. And yeah, thank you for your time and have a great day.